Hey guys, my name is Mr. Krit with Raid Lore. It's nice to have you. If you've joined the guild recently, or you're thinking about joining the guild, or you're just curious about Raid Lore, it's good to have you watching the video. I've had some folks that have come into the guild recently as we've been recruiting, and they have expressed, or some of them have expressed, an interest in raiding with Raid Lore. And rather than trying to find time to get with each one of them individually, and for some of the folks that might be interested in raid lore that are out there watching this, I figured this would be the easiest way to kind of talk about how we do the raids here. Raid lore does not have a set raid team as of this moment. We simply don't, and for a good reason. I am the GM and the raid lead for Raid Lore, and I've been doing raids, pug raids, for a long time, and WoW for well over a decade, with a lot of success. I've killed a lot of bosses. I've enjoyed it. I've met a lot of good people. Some that I don't see as much anymore. I miss them. Some that I'm glad I probably don't see anymore. So we'll get a little bit of everything. But because I do so many raids, and I do them generally around lunchtime during the week if I'm doing them. Now I don't do them every day, but I do them most days, and I do them in the evening sometime too, and again, not every evening. There is no set time, rhyme, or reason to it, okay? I just go. But generally, I will advertise in the guild chat that I'm going and ask if anybody would like to go, and they're more than welcome to come. And I do sometimes normal and sometimes heroic difficulty. And this is good for a lot of reasons. One, it's flexible. You're not required to attend any raid in Raid Lore, ever. Now, we do ask that if you do come into the raid group that you stay at least an hour if you can. And then if you have to go, we just say, Krit, let me know. I got to head out, and that's fine. That's no big deal. But that'll give you the flexibility to come in, do a few bosses. If you need to leave, that's okay. You can come the days that you can raid, that we are raiding, or I'm raiding. And I'd be more than happy to answer any of your other questions that are not covered in this video if you come up with any. But most folks can come in, bring their alts if they want to, and get plenty of bosses down through the week, get their normal clears, heroic clear, whatever it is they're looking for. And Raid Lore is excellent for that. As a matter of fact, I've had people over the years that tell me, gosh, I just can't keep up with the raiding schedule, because they want to come to all the raids. They simply can't keep up. But now keep in mind, some days I may not raid. I might be too tired. I'm getting older. And when I was in my 30s and WoW, I used to raid a lot more. And I would raid just ridiculous number of hours. But I don't do that anymore. But like I said, it's not, I don't see any real reason for me to schedule for normal and heroic. Now, that being said, if we get enough recruits, players in the guild that are interested in raiding as a team, and we get enough people that are coming into the raids throughout the week, that it warrants putting a team together to do mythic difficulty, then that's something we will explore, and we'll try to do that. We'll try to set up a couple of nights a week that accommodates at least the majority of people, and we'll get them in there and try our hand at doing some heroic bosses. And I'm sure we'll have success as long as we get people that are competent. You don't have to be amazing to do mythic difficulty. You have to have adequate gear, have adequate healing and DPS, but you just got to have competent people, okay? Because some people, if you're not competent, it's very difficult. I think most raid leads, mythic raid leads, would tell you that's true. And I'm no different. I feel like as long as people are confident or competent, we can get a lot done. So, now a couple things about raid lore I want to mention. We don't have any officers in raid lore. We have one, which is my son, Jax, and he's a great guy. Of course, he's my son. I guess I'm a little biased, but he really is a great guy. But we don't really have any officers per se, like people that come in that I appoint to officership, because I just don't believe in that. I simply don't trust these people that come in here to treat the guildies right. I don't think, it is just a video game, and not everybody's going to see things like I do. And I've seen that in the past when I've tried to have officers. They really never panned out. They just never did. They either got too big for their britches, they were rude to some people, or what have you, but there was always reasons, and I thought, I don't even know that it's even worth that, so I don't do it anymore. So you don't have to worry about that. There's nobody going to be mean to you here, rude to you here, or any of that, as long as you come into the guild and you're nice to folks and you respect how I do things within reason. You don't have anything to worry about. Now, when you come into the raid group, I do ask that you respect how I do the raids. I do it the way I do it for a reason. I'm trying to maintain a great atmosphere and to get a lot done, and make a nice place so folks can come and run their alts and have a good time, hang out, get to know each other and that kind of thing. So when you come in, just, be willing to participate in a positive way. Don't be negative and, rough, and please don't come in and tell me how your guild does it and that kind of thing, because that probably will make me not so happy. Putting it mildly, I guess I will put it that way. But either way, we would love to have you. Now, if you want to join Raid Lore and you're not here now and you have alts that you want to put in the guild, that's fine. But a couple things you need to be aware of. First of all, if I know the GM of the guild that your tune that you're thinking about bringing is in, you're not allowed to join Raid Lore. People go, really, Krit? I can't join Raid Lore on my well, not if they're in a guild of a GM that I know, because I don't want to poach players or even seem or have the appearance of poaching players from other guilds. These GMs work really hard to maintain the guilds that they have, and I don't want to be a part of that. Okay, but now you're welcome to join if you don't have a guild, or you have a tune that's not in a guild and you want to put them in, or make a fresh tune. We'd be glad to have you. But now if you hate your guild and I don't know them and you want to leave, that's up to you. But like I said, I just don't want to be a part of pulling you from another guild and ruining somebody else's relationships or situations, because you can keep tunes in those other guilds and still bring alts and stuff and hang out in Raid Lore. That's fine by me. I'm not strict about all that nonsense. It's a video game. I mean, you got to remember that, and I don't have any interest in ruining other people's guilds or relationships you might have with other folks. I mean, that's just not something that I want to be a part of. I want you to come into Raid Lore because, it's a nice place. We try to do things right. We have good attitude. It's relaxing and that kind of thing. Those are the people that I'm looking for. They're just good old family, nice people, So if you can come in and not, screw over your current GM, I'd love to have you. So, and if you're on a different server, please don't spend real money transferring tunes. As much as Blizzard would love to have your $25, I don't want you to waste that money. Make an alt and come hang out in Raid Lore. Make sure it's for you. Make sure it's a good fit for you. You like us, and make sure that you can tolerate me, which I'm pretty easy to tolerate. But you never know. I mean, not everybody's going to get along with me, and so make sure you like it here before you start spending money, so that when you do come into to Raid Lore, or if you decide one day you want to move a tune and you're just dead set on it, that you've made the right decision for you, and you've spent your money wisely. So, but I wouldn't recommend spending it. I'd make an alt's fine. You can level tunes in WoW nowadays so fast, and I'll even help you. I'll help you level some tunes, or run them through dungeons when I have spare time. Now I can't spend countless hours doing it, but you get the idea. We'd love to have you. Now, if you're not accustomed to using Discord, I do suggest that you watch a video on YouTube, find out about how to use Discord and get into Discord. Most things that I do happen in Discord. It's easier to communicate with me there. I can better answer your questions through voice. I don't like to type endless paragraphs, so that's going to be hard for me to help you if that's all we do. So I encourage you to get into Discord. And for raids, it's required. No matter what kind of raiding we do, it is required. And if we do rated battlegrounds or anything like that in the future, you're going to have Discord. So try to familiarize yourself with that so that we can better assist you in that kind of thing. But anyway, for those of you that have come in recently, that you're thinking about joining Raid Lore, I do want to thank you. I hope that you'll enjoy it here. If there's anything I can do to help you, I will, within reason, of course. I can't... I can't give you $1 billion gold, but you can give me $1 billion gold if you like. But I am glad that you're here. I need good people. I don't have enough good people. Now, don't get me wrong. I've had some people come into the guild lately that I really like. They've been super nice, and I felt very lucky and fortunate to get them. But we can always use more because we don't have enough, and we would love to have you. But anyway, thanks for watching the video. I hope you guys have a great evening, and we'll talk again soon. Thank you.